All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again, man. Now look, there has been rumors, a lot of allegations, a lot of this, a lot of that about Jay-Z and Beyonce allegedly fleeing the country. This video I'm about to react to is from 3 months ago. But recently, I've heard they're supposedly to be moving to the UK. I think they got some property in the UK now, saying something about the LA fires, the wildfires being too much for them, that they want to. But I if I'm not mistaken, I believe they have a spot in New York as well. But now they're saying they're fleeing. I remember that isn't Ellen in the UK? You know, when I react to stuff, man, it's more so to get information. I know a lot of these videos put clips together and you got to kind of read in between the lines, but it could be stuff that I don't even know about. But again, this video is from 3 months ago, talking about them fleeing the country after the shocking Diddy trial revelation. Although nothing has really came out, as we know today, about them, but this is 3 months ago, and as of today, they're saying that they are moving to the UK. The math seems to be mathing, is what I'm saying. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
All right, so let's talk about what's really going down with Beyonce and Jay-Z, because this situation is messier than anyone expected. You've got rumors, you've got tapes, you've got federal prosecutors out here naming names, and according to the streets, B and J are not just in the mix, they might be next up on the hit list. Now, let's back up a bit. Things started heating up once Diddy's trial really picked up steam. We're talking bombshell testimonies, leaked tapes, and court documents that shook the industry. But the wildest part? It's not just Diddy people are worried about. Prosecutors are allegedly preparing to toss some of his closest associates under the bus, names that carry just as much weight. And apparently,
now again, this video is from 3 months ago, and we know that wasn't true as far as prosecutors and other names. This is when I go back to, this is what I thought they were going to be talking about in court, but we know that didn't come out. I'm just trying to get to more on what they're saying 3 months ago as far as them leaving the country.
Beyonce and Jay-Z are right at the top of that list.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. He ain't doing different.
This ain't just speculation. Sources are saying Beyonce has already canceled some upcoming tour dates and is seriously considering leaving the country with Jay. Not for a vacation. This is more like a strategic escape. Word is, they're planning to pull a Russell Simmons and vanish to a country with no extradition treaty, just in case things get legal. See, folks used to think Jay-Z was the one hanging around Diddy's wild parties, and Beyonce was just caught up by association. But now, it's looking like she was in the mix too. There's talk that she wasn't just a passive bystander, that she knew about the freak-off lifestyle and rolled with it. And now that prosecutors are circling, they're both allegedly trying to get out before the fire gets too close. Here's what
Fire gets too close. And they just said that the LA fires have been, like, the wildfires have been too much. I wonder if that just sounds so crazy. So look, and I'm gonna just say this again, because we know that the trial, it isn't technically over, but we know what he's been charged for. But then they were saying there's going to be a lot of other, people that have been trying to sue Diddy and all that stuff. Jay-Z came out and said that they aren't like the closest, but we know that it's like the whole Trump Epstein situation. Like, wait, it seemed like you guys are friends, but you saying y'all ain't? So my whole thing is, if they are leaving to the UK, I'm just wondering, how long are they going to be there? And are they going to be going back and forth? Because this is what makes me think, like, is there going to be more to this whole Diddy situation? Like, what is this trial going to look like? The sentencing, I mean, on October the 3rd. Because as of right now, he's facing up to 20 years, but they're saying like maybe 1 to 2 years that he's probably going to get. But do you guys buy them moving to the UK because of the wildfires? Just asking.
It gets even murkier. Before all this madness, Jay and Diddy were tight. Like, real tight. Jay was one of the only 2 people allowed to call Diddy by his real name, Sean. The other was Diddy's mom. That's not casual friendship, that's inner circle status. Their bond was public too. Jay and Beyonce used to host Diddy at their annual Rock Nation brunch every year. Dude was all over their site. Then the Cassie lawsuit dropped and boom,
Okay.
Diddy got iced out like he...
All right, I don't need to hear nothing about the lawsuit because then nothing come of that. Let me see here if I can go to a more recent video of them allegedly fleeing. I'm just trying to tie this 3-month video and what has recently came out together. Hold on. All right, so found the video, so check this out. So we seen what they were talking about 3 months ago. Now listen to this.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are officially swapping the California sun for the English countryside. The power couple is reportedly sealing a deal on a massive 58-acre plot of land in the Cotswolds to build a private getaway. A source close to them says the devastating LA wildfires gave them a good reason to look for a new base outside of the US. They'll still be based in Los Angeles, but they're serious about setting up a home in the UK, a place Beyonce apparently loves because of the support she gets there. This isn't just a rumor. An insider claims the land is no longer on the market, suggesting the deal is already done. They're planning to build a spectacular rural estate designed to blend right into the natural landscape. Sketches show a home focused on seamless indoor-outdoor living, combining modern style with sustainable building. They even reportedly have permission to create their own private lake and woodlands on the property. The location is super exclusive, nestled in Oxfordshire near the village of Great Two. It's become a hotspot for celebrities seeking a quieter life. Their new neighbors will include Ellen DeGeneres, Portia de Rossi, Simon Cowell, and the Beckhams. This all comes just a year after they bought a record-breaking $200 million mansion in Malibu.
It's crazy.
It seems the Carters want the best of both worlds, the ultimate city compound and now a sprawling, peaceful sanctuary across the pond to escape it all.
So after hearing that, I'm just trying to figure out what is like. They said home LA is still going to be the home base or whatever, but I don't know, man. It's just I always feel like weird, some type of weird energy from them. I honestly do feel like there could be a lot more to this story that we don't know. I just want to know what y'all think about that. Think about the first video I showed y'all from 3 months ago, saying that they're fleeing allegedly, and now it's like almost like the rumors are confirmed. You can say, oh, people can move. People always have multiple properties and stuff like that. It's just something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because like if you're going to buy property in the UK, because like I said, there's houses down the street, around the corner from me. I mean, these big, huge houses, like 10 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, all that type of stuff. And like every time I drive that way, it seems, and I remember when these houses were being built, like no one's ever there. Again, I know people have property in multiple countries. I get and I understand that. But it just something seems weird about this, man. Especially when you think about them allegedly fleeing. We'll see, man. We'll see how it all unfolds. I'm just trying to put myself in the know. But again, appreciate you guys coming over and watching, man. Peace out.